everyone. I'm Johnny Lynn Letch with Creative Designs by JL. How are you this evening? Tonight I'm excited. We are going to be doing an elf chimney centerpiece. It is of wood. My husband did make this, and I'm talking him into making about 6 more of them. Let's keep our fingers crossed, and if so, they will be available on my Etsy account when I come back next week. I will let you know if they're available. This particular one was the larger of the ones that I had him make last year. I had him make a small one for like a 6x6. And the other one, no, I take that back, 8x8. And then I had him make a 10x10, and this is a 12x12. I'll tell you, I think I like, well, for the bud, I think I like the 10x10. I think the 12 is going to take a little bit more extra product to make. So I think I'm going to make the 10x10 by 5. I think it's going to be 10x10 by 5, and we're going to go with that. And let me show you what the bottom looks like. He braced it, and he also put this in, so you have, it's all wood, hand painted, and they will be going up on my website probably in about 2 weeks, okay, on my Etsy account. So Creative Design by JL is my Etsy page. So let's get started. I don't want to keep y'all all night. So basically, this is what we're going to start on our project, and I'm going to glue this up. And let me show you what I have done. I have added these pins, these floral pins, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick this in here just like so. Okay, I'm going to push it down, and then I'm also going to push down these floral pins to hold my little elf. Y'all, I don't use this word. But I guess I have to use it. My mother says you do not use that word. So, but it's the elf butt, I guess. That's what they call it. So I guess that's what Johnny Lynn's going to call it. Okay. So this is the elf butt. And let me get my little, well, I'll go ahead. That should do it. It looks like it's in there. Let me just make sure. I'll get my trusty wooden spoon, and I'm going to put a little glue right here on the bottom of my elf. Okay, just to make sure that he sticks on there. Okay. And let me hold it for a second. Okay. So that his little hind end sticks. Okay. He is cute. Now, I did get this elf, and I got the elf butt, and you can order it from Carolina Pottery. Okay, and I will add the SKU number after the live is over to it. I don't have it with me right this minute, okay? Okay, so now we've got the elf butt in. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move around. Now what I have done, I had filled it with cracks and gaps, but when I got to the big one, I had run out cracks and gaps. Ooh, cracks and gaps. And so it was a little low. So what I did is I went ahead and added a little styrofoam to put in it. Okay. All right. So, okay. Here we go. Let's go ahead, and we're going to add all different types of greenery to this. Let's start with some simple pine. Now, my greenery did come from Sim's Pottery. Okay. And we're going to open it up and spread it out. Okay. And what I've done is I broke off my large stems into sections, and I used a pick machine. Okay. Now, if you do not have a pick machine, you can buy, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, you can buy these either at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and what it is a little green stick with a copper wire, and you can attach that, if you don't have a pick, to the greenery itself. Okay, so you can make your own picks, and you can get those at Hobby Lobby. Okay, now, all right, let's switch around and go. I'm going to do the four corners first. And gradually, I'm going to work my way around. Now, let me explain something to y'all. When you start gluing in, I did not glue the styrofoam, and let me explain. Well, I did in certain areas. I used what is known as these floral pins right here, and I stuck it to my gap and cracks just to make it high enough to where I wanted it. Okay. All right. So there you go. We've got this other one. So when you add the glue to any type of styrofoam, let me tell you, it is like cement. Y'all, you cannot add picks to it. Try and go through that glue. Once it dries, it is very difficult to get a pick to go into the glue itself. Okay, so just be aware of that when you go to add. And this only has 3, and I need one with a little bit fuller. Okay, yes, 5. Okay, right here. Let's go with that. Okay. And you want it kind of whispery. It does not have to be, get my pick machine. It can, we're going to be adding all different types of greenery to this. And the reason why, different greenery is to get in. When you walk outside, there's all different types of textures out in the, in your yard. It's not just one texture. It's all different types. Okay. All righty. Okay. So it's over here, like so. All righty. Make me another pick. This has 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. And there you go. Okay, and let me get this other green one and make a pick out of it, the one I just cut. Okay. There you go. And now I have a long leaf pine that I'm going to add to this. This was purchased at Sim's Pottery. I love longleaf pine. I think it's one of my favorite pines. I guess it's because of where I live. We have it here in the South, and I'm north of New Orleans, y'all. And it's one of my favorite pines. Ooh, got some strings here, gang. Okay. So I got back. The reason y'all haven't probably seen a video lately is I just got back from a retreat, and I was with hardworking mom, and it was a fabulous, when I tell you a fabulous retreat. Laurie Jacobs was a wonderful hostess. Thoroughly enjoyed myself. Got to see some old friends and made new friends. It was really a very nice time. So I thoroughly enjoyed myself. So it's amazing how when you meet with other designers, how everybody adds to their, has something to add. He does it a little bit different. They put a different little twist on their design, and it's amazing how how you can give one person the same materials, okay, and they come up with a totally different way of doing it. It is amazing to see how they come up with different ideas of how to make, for instance, a line. You know, I could probably give you everything here that I'm doing right now, and it would come out a little bit different than what I'm doing. You may have a different perspective. Now I'm adding this. This is one of my favorite bushes, the frosted pine, which I may have to go out and get another one. It's one of my favorite. We'll see. I think I have enough. So I don't like to keep everyone real long on a live, so we're going to try and get this done quickly. Okay. Now, let's move it around and go to this side. Okay. Starting to shape up. Hear a crackle. Don't forget, you can manipulate these stems. You can bend them. Whoops. All righty. Okay. All righty. All right, we're just manipulating them. Okay, I think I'm going to need one more here, so I'll cut it afterwards. But I do have some other. Now, I love this, and this is one of my favorite bushes from Sims, okay? And let me show you. It's got the frosted with pine cones and berries. I love it. Okay. And we're going to go around and stick these in. Okey-doke. Ah, found the one I was missing. Here it is. All right. I try and visualize what I'm doing before I come on air. But sometimes I may want to add something, and I still will add stuff. Okay. Okay, there you go. Y'all, I always have these cobwebs. I'm a cobweb person. All right, put a little sparkle. Yeah, I am going to need some more. All righty, let's come around here and put the there. Definitely going to need more of the white. Okie doke. Okay. Was missing some berries. So I have a little berry pick right here. Into that. Okay. Now, all right. Let's see where I need this glitter over here. And one of my other favorite greenery is juniper. And now I did get the juniper from Sam's Pottery. And it's one of my favorite greeneries. Doke. Add some different textures. You'll see how the different textures come about as you go to add them in. Really pretty. All righty. But this juniper, I love it. Let me give you a close-up of it. It's got some little pine cones on it, and it's just, it's as we call it, it's botanical, waterproof botanical. And basically, y'all, you know what that means? It means it's sort of plastic, but you really cannot really tell. So when you, by the time you get it into the greenery and with the other greenery, you really, really cannot tell the difference. Okay, let's see. One of my favorite bushes. Okay. All righty. Now, I hesitated. I wasn't sure if I was going to put holly in here or not, holly leaves, but we're going to see. I'm going to see what it's going to look like before I determine if I'm going to put any holly leaves, okay? Okie doke. And we're filling her in as we go. Okay. And that was hot. Okay. Let's get these glued. Now, what you can do with the glue, y'all, don't get nervous with your spider webs. I have a glue pot, and I will highly recommend that you use a glue pot. And the reason for this is, let me tell you, a glue gun is much, much hotter. So be very careful when you go to use a glue gun because it is much hotter, y'all. Okay. Now, let me see. All righty. I'm digging in the bottom of my barrel, y'all. I just want to make sure. Okay, there you go. Now that is the base of it, okay? Now we're going to add a little fun to this, okay? Watch this. I don't know. What do y'all think? I don't know if I want the holly in here or not. I can always stick it in later, but I do want to put some berries in. So let me go ahead and put some berries in here. Okay. All righty. The sides. And they all don't have to be the same type berry. You can go with some larger berries, smaller berries. Okay. They can all be different sizes. Alrighty. This is really turning out to be pretty, y'all. Very pleased. Alrighty. Okay. Now, I'm careful about where I'm placing it in the front of the elf's fanny and that, and the reason why, I do have bows that are going in here. So, and I do have some picks, y'all. Okay. Right here, we're going to go around here. I like berries, y'all. All righty, there you go. All kind of berries. And all righty. May need a little bit of greenery in here. Let me just see. This. Go around and see. I got this. Okay. That looks good there. It's good here. Let's see about right here. How about something right there? Okay. Yes, right there. Okay, just like that. All righty. Now, let me get a pick. Missing a pick on here. All righty. Okay, let me just kind of take a looky. Right here. Go ahead and stick it here. Right in there. All righty. Now, there you go. We have it like this. Now, let me show you real quick. All righty. Now, let me... Oh, here's the other good stuff I was looking for. Let me give you the number of my favorite pick while I have it. And this is from Sims. This is my most favorite pick of all for Christmas. It's the C as in Charles, S as in Sam, 5004. CS 5004. It is a great pick. And depending upon how many cuts you make, you can get, I'll show you real quick. All righty. Gonna cut it here. Boy, these stems are tough, gang. Let me put a pick on this. Now, if you don't have a pick machine, you can go ahead and add this to it in here. Yeah. Okay. You can just add those little green picks to that. Okay. Y'all, you need muscles for this job. I can tell you that. All righty. And let's see. Yes. Okie doke. And one more. Let's see where we're going to put this little burger. Okay, I like to look at the sides because the bow is not going on the sides. The bows are going to go into the front and the back. Okay, let's look at this side and see. I kind of want it as much as I want it here. I think I need some lighting up in here. Okay, there you go. All right, that is done. Okay, now look at the goodies. Oh, look at this luscious pick here. It's got presents on it, and it's really, really pretty. And I thought what we could do is we could bring it in here like so on each side of the elf, just like this. Bring it around. It's got a cute little present on it, just like this. All right, let me put a little glue on it. Ooh, got caught. Okay. All righty. Get it in here like so. There you go. All righty. Now, this did get, if I remember correctly, it's a local place in Baton Rouge, and it's Silks and Crafts. So it's a floral place that I go to in Baton Rouge. So I don't know if you can even find this. I purchased this last year. So, all right, let me get this in here like so. There you go. All right, now, so bring it around, bring the present. I'm loving it. You liking it, Gay? Okay, now, I do have these green ones, which I think I'm going to put one here and one in the front. Just to add a little spiral and a little spice of life. Okay. And that's hot. You know what? I've got another one of these. I think I'm going to add it over here. No, I don't want to add it here. And the reason I don't want to, it'll take away from the present. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Got it wrapped around the leg like this. Okay. Make sure this is on here. All right. Now, I did make a bow for this project, but I want to see if I even want to stick these in them. See how I made the picks, y'all? This is how I made the picks here for y'all to see. And I just used a little floral tape. And the reason I did that is I wanted to extend it. And I am going to put one on either side of this green, just so that it can be a little fun. Just to add a little sparkle to this on this side by the bow. I'm going to add the glitter picks to that. Okay. Nothing like knocking my glitter picks over, huh? And let's go ahead and add it in here like so. And let me get the one that fell on the floor. All righty. There you go. All righty, let's see. It's getting thick. Okay, now, just like this, okay? And I think I'm going to make it cute. I think I'm going to bring it down like this. Spiral it out, okay? All righty. Now, let me show you the cute little bows I made. Now, let me show you. I just did a very simple bow, and I found this brick ribbon, and I believe I did get it at Craft Outlet. And then the elf, the red with the elf shoes, and the glitter ribbon. All this is 2.5-inch glitter ribbon. And all I did with the bow was I made a 1 loop of the brick. I made 4 loops of the red glitter and 2 loops all together in the center here. And what I'm going to do is I am going to add it in here, if I can fit it in, right in here. Well, guess what? When in doubt, let me get my clippers, and I'm going to have to add a green pick to it instead of this. Okay, no problem, because I do want to make sure it's in there. So all I did was take my pipe cleaner, and I'm going to wrap it around like so. Okay. Just make sure, and I'm going to also take the pipe cleaner and wrap it around there as well. And I'm going to take the copper wire that they give you to wrap around it as well. Okie doke. Now, it's on here, y'all. Okay, now, and what I like to do sometimes, just to make sure it's on there, I might take a little glue and just kind of glue it to the stick. Let me let it dry, and let me do the other one. Okay. Take the green stick. Well, that little green stick doesn't have a wire. This one does. Okay. Let me just show you real quick. I'm going to take the green stick. I'm going to stick it into the pipe cleaner here. I'm going to twist like so onto the stick, just as good measure. Now, just to make sure, bring it up, and I am going to wrap it, making a crazy 8. That's all I'm going to do is make a crazy 8 with it. So I know that this is on this stick pretty well, okay? All right, and once again, I'm just for good measure, I'm going to put a little glue. Okay, just to make sure that it sticks on here. Okay, now let's go ahead. I'm going to stick it in here, just like so, into the center area of this. Okay. All righty, just like so. All right, I gotta look what I'm doing, gang. Gotta see what I'm doing. Okay. There you go. And I just pulled it out. Okay. It's okay. Stick it back in. All right, now. Sure that it's very whimsical. I wanted it to be very whimsical. Okay, just like so. All righty. There you go. Turn it around so that you can see. And those are my glue strings, as you can see, which I will pull off. All right, and let me get this other bow in. Okie doke. Let me spread these leaves out. Make sure they're nice. Everything's on here nice. Okay. Alright, get the glue. Alright, let me show you what it came out to look like. And I can't find these. Okay, let me just make sure they're out here. Nice. Okay, there you go. They came out. Alright, there you go. This is your whimsical centerpiece. And what I'll do is my white greenery, I am in some pine. What I will do is add it to it, but I didn't cut enough tonight. But I will add some greenery to the bow and some of the white flock to the bow to make it look more like the part of the centerpiece itself. And I have got to get this in. It is not in the way I want it. Okay. And I just flatten the bow. Yes. There you go. Okay. So this is your centerpiece. Let's see if we can add some more berries. I like berries, gang. See if I see any holes, which I do. I don't like holes. Okay. Alrighty. Turn it around. See if we can add a few berries down underneath here. Yes. Need berries. I'm a berry person. Okay. All right. Okay. Add a few more. That was hot. Did you tell? I jumped a little bit. Just realized my bow is crooked. And it's gonna come out. Ah, there you go. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. 2 berries in one clump. Okay. Put this here. Ooh, is that hot, y'all? Whew. It's hot. Let's see if I have another berry somewhere in here. Yes. Okay. All righty. Twist it around. Let it twist. see what we have here. Let's do a little bending. Don't forget to bend down over the chimney or whatever container you have. You can always go in and fill with some greenery. This will help cover up with any of your moss. You can add some moss. Let me go around. I just kind of like to come in and pull it over the sides of my arrangement. Okie doke. There you go. I'm done. I'm done. I can finally say I'm done. How is that? Do you like it? I hope so. I enjoyed doing it. And you can either bend the legs. The legs are bendable. You can do it that way. This way, which I like it this way. Bend it. And I think it came out really cute. Now, you can add some balls in here if you want, which I might do. I haven't decided. You can change it, come up with your own ideas, but you can do what you want. And I just wanted to give you an idea of how I do a few centerpieces. Now, I've got on order. They did not come in. What I might do, y'all, is I might take out these little balls. I have some green and white coming in. And the pine bushes and greenery are from Sim's Pottery. And so, y'all, this is it. This is my centerpiece, and I love it. So I want to thank you for all joining me this evening. Y'all take care and have a good evening. Bye.